What's up guys, Mac Anderson here again to teach y'all how to fly fish. Now personally, I don't know how to fly fish, but I got my dad to show y'all how. Come on Dad, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Dave Anderson, Mac's dad, and I'm a fisherman, and I'm going to give you some beginner tips on fly fishing. Well, to start off fly fishing, I wanted to compare it with the regular kind of fishing. Regular kind of fishing you do with a big old buzz bait like this. This is a bass bait. It's got a fin on it that spins. It's got a little lead weight right here and a big hook. And when you cast this, you pretty much just throw the bait and the line goes along for the ride. I'll show you how. Like this, just throw it. The weight of the lure takes the line with it, and then you just reel it back in. But not all fish like to bite these big baits. They like smaller baits. Well, you can't very well cast a small bait the same way you cast a large bait. Now, this small bait right here, you should be able to see it pretty well. It's a fly. We call them flies when you fly fishing. And this is one of the larger baits. To cast it, you really have to cast the line, and the fly goes along for the ride. And I'm going to demonstrate to you first the false cast, which is where it's just flying back and forth in the air, and then the actual cast where it lands in the water. When you're casting your bait, the first thing you do is you pick a target. You pick where you want the fly to land. And it could be a good distance away. So there's two things you have to do to get your fly to that place that you want it to land. First is you false cast. You try to go back and forth in the air with the line and the bait until you get enough line and enough angle to put the bait where you want to. Then you cast it. You drop it where you want the bait to land and where you think there'll be a fish. So I'm going to demonstrate the false cast and then the cast. Now the false cast is like this, back and forth. I don't have enough line, so I'm going to pull more line at the same time I'm false cast, like this, and then let it pull out through the rod. All right, now I think I have enough line out. I'm going back and forth like this, making a loop, keeping it in the air. And then I'm going to drop it where I think it should go. Right there. That's where I think a fish would be. And then, to make the bait look like it's alive, you do something called stripping. You pull the line a little bit at a time to make it look like it's alive. When you've gotten past where you think the fish are, you start over with the false cast. And that's your basics of fly fishing. Three main steps of fly fishing. Pick your target, false cast until you have the right amount of line out and you've got a good angle on that target, and three, you cast it. And after you cast, you let it sit for a while, and then you strip it back, the bait, so the bait will make little movements like a real bug and the fish will be attracted to it. Oh, there's a mosquito here. Wait a minute, oh, I heard something. Ooh, I think I heard a big one splash over there. Let's go see. Let's go
Dad,
see. Come on, just take a minute.
I'm tired.
Come on.